George, let me ask you two things. So for you, you look at somebody who competes at the high level. We typically hear some stuff that people say, oh, that guy's just so confident. Oh, that guy's got no fear. Oh, that guy's got the reason why he's doing this. Oh, he trains so hard because he just wants to beat everybody so bad. And then deep down inside, when you go find out actually why this guy trains so hard, is because this person is driven by doesn't want to get humiliated publicly. So this person's like, there's no way I'm going to lose publicly. Everybody's going to watch me. I train extra because I'm not going to be publicly humiliated. It's just not going to happen to me, right? And some, you said something about the fact that you always go into a fight, you got this weird feeling, you're afraid, oh my God, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? And the only fight you ever didn't feel this way was Sarah, where you're like, you went, I was like, I was good. I'm like, I'm not going to lose to this guy. And that's the one you lost because you didn't go in paranoid, right? That dynamic.
Yeah.
What did you ever have a moment in your career that you not necessarily fear, but in a moment where you were fighting, something happened to the body, or either on the fear end or humiliation end, where you said, shit, what am I, like, what was this all about? That either brought in the best of you or the worst of you. Humiliation as well as fear.
I never liked to fight. I never liked it. People like, oh, you're bullshitting. No, man, I never liked it. I love the freedom that it brings me. I love the fact that it keeps me in shape. I love the confidence that this sport gives me. I love to go to the gym, to train with my training partner, the camaraderie that I have. I love the science of the game, the art of war, the chess game of fighting. I love that. I love that I have access of things that most people do not have access. I love that. But in order to preserve that, I needed to go take that walk and fight in the octagon. But I hated it. I despised it. I never liked it. I never enjoyed it a second. Never liked it. I like to win. But the worst part for me, the worst day of the year for me is the days that I'm fighting. It's terrible. It's unbearable. And when I was young, I remember when I started my career, because I wanted to be champion. But I needed to go through that pain, through that grind in order to achieve what I wanted, to achieve my goal. And I was looking around to all my training partners, and a lot of them, it seems to me that I was making fun. I was like, you guys are like psychopaths, because it's either they were acting or telling me the truth. But I felt I was not in the right field of work, because they were telling me, oh, I'm happy to do this. I can't wait to fight. And I'm like, you guys are crazy, man. Me, I'm scared. Like, I can't wait that it's over, but I don't like the process. And I tried to seek the help of sport psychologists at the time, because I was like, maybe I'm not in the right lane. And the sport psychologist used to tell me, George, try to brainwash me. He goes, George, stop saying you're afraid. You're excited. And I was like, it does not apply here, because you're excited when you're in Montreal and it's minus 20 degrees, and you know that next week you're going on vacation on the beach. I will be excited, or you know what I mean? I will be excited if I'm fasting for 3 days and I'm about to eat my favorite dish. I'm excited. I can't wait. But I'm not excited to go fight in a cage, not knowing if I will be badly hurt or humiliated. I'm afraid. And then I start realizing, I said, you know what? There's no courage without fear. I should not be afraid to admit that I'm afraid.
Wow.
And I realize also that fear that I had makes me way more dangerous, because I realize that it enhances my power, my reaction time, my decision making time. That fear gives me the drive to train harder, in the fear that my opponent train even harder than me. Helps me prepare even better, in the fear that my opponent is doing more than me.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.